Superfoods. Introduction. Recent dietary research has uncovered 14 different nutrient-dense foods that, time and again, promote good overall health. Coined superfoods, they tend to have fewer calories, higher levels of vitamins and minerals, and many disease-fighting antioxidants. Beans, legumes, berries, especially blueberries, broccoli, green tea, nuts, especially walnuts, oranges, pumpkin, salmon, soy, spinach, tomatoes, turkey, whole grains, and oats, and yogurt can all help stop and even reverse diseases such as hypertension, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and some forms of cancer. And where one might have an effect on a certain part of the body, it can also affect the health of other body functions and performance, since the whole body is connected. With these 14 foods as the base of a balanced, solid diet, weight loss gimmicks and other fly-by-night programs can become a thing of the past in your life. Conversely, the ill effects of an unbalanced diet are several and varied. Low energy levels, mood swings, tired all the time, weight change. Uncomfortable with body are just a few signs that your diet is unbalanced. An unbalanced diet can cause problems with maintenance of body tissues, growth and development, brain and nervous system function, as well as problems with bone and muscle systems. Symptoms of malnutrition include lack of energy, irritability, a weakened immune system leading to frequent colds or allergies, and mineral depletion that can trigger a variety of health concerns, including anemia. Since the body is connected, realizing that an unhealthy body will result in an unhealthy spirit only makes sense. When we nourish our body with these superfoods and complement them with other nutrient-dense and healthy fresh foods, our spirit will be vitalized and healthy as a direct result. Many modern diets based on prepackaged convenience foods are sorely lacking in many vitamins and minerals, which can affect our mental capacities as well, and cause irritability, confusion, and the feeling of being in a fog all the time. Superfoods can be the basis of a sound, healthy, nutritious solution to curing many of these ailments and more. Healthy diet essentials. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, a healthy diet is one that emphasizes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and fat-free or low-fat milk and milk products, includes lean meats, poultry, fish, beans, eggs, and nuts, and is low in saturated fats, trans fats, cholesterol, salt, sodium, and added sugars. But just what minerals and nutrients are vital to our health and well-being? Consider these nutrient-dense foods when you're looking to improve your vitamin and mineral intake. Vitamin A is needed for good eyesight and optimal functioning of the immune system. Cod liver oil, dairy products, sweet potatoes, and dark green leafy vegetables are all great natural food sources of vitamin A. Vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, is imperative to the body's ability to process carbohydrates. Whole grain breads, cereals, and pastas have high amounts of thiamine. Riboflavin, or B2, can be found in fortified cereals, almonds, asparagus, eggs, and meat. It's used in many body processes, including converting food into energy and the production of red blood cells. Niacin, also known as B3, can be found in lean chicken, tuna, salmon, turkey, enriched flour, peanuts, and fortified cereals. It aids in digestion and also plays a key role in converting food into energy. Vitamin B6 can be found in fortified cereals, fortified soy-based meat substitutes, baked potatoes with skin, bananas, light meat chicken and turkey, eggs, and spinach. It's vital for a healthy nervous system and helps break down proteins and stored sugars. Vitamin B12 is needed for creating red blood cells and can be found in beef, clams, mussels, crabs, salmon, poultry, and soybeans. Citrus fruits, red berries, tomatoes, potatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, red and green bell peppers, cabbage, and spinach are all loaded with vitamin C, which is vital to promoting a healthy immune system and making chemical messengers in the brain. Vitamin D can be found in fortified milk, cheese, and cereals, egg yolks, salmon, but can also be made by the body from sunlight exposure. It's needed to process calcium and maintain the health of bones and teeth. Vitamin E functions as an antioxidant and is essential to your skin's good health. Eat plenty of leafy green vegetables, almonds, hazelnuts, and vegetable oils like sunflower, canola, and soybean to get this vital nutrient. Folic acid can be found in fortified cereals and grain products, lima, lentil, and garbanzo beans, and dark leafy vegetables. It's vital for cell development, prevents birth defects, promotes heart health, and helps red blood cells form. Pregnant women need to take special care to ensure they are getting enough of this for themselves and their developing baby. Dairy products, broccoli, dark leafy greens like spinach and rhubarb, and fortified products such as orange juice, soy milk, and tofu are all loaded with calcium. Like vitamin D, it's very important in helping to build and maintain strong bones and teeth. Organ meats, oysters, clams, crabs, cashews, sunflower seeds, wheat bran cereals, whole grain products, and cocoa products are all high in copper, which aids in metabolism of iron and red cell formation. It also assists in the production of energy for cells. Iron can be found in leafy green vegetables, beans, shellfish, red meat, poultry, soy foods, and some fortified foods. It's needed to transport oxygen to all parts of the body via the red blood cells. Potassium can be found in foods like broccoli, potatoes with the skins on, prune juice, orange juice, leafy green vegetables, bananas, raisins, and tomatoes. It aids in nervous system and muscle function, and also helps maintain a healthy balance of water in the blood and body tissues. Red meat, fortified cereals, oysters, almonds, peanuts, chickpeas, soy foods, and dairy products are great dietary sources of zinc. Zinc supports the body's immune function, reproduction capabilities, and the nervous systems. Protein is the main component of muscles, organs, and glands. Every living cell and all body fluids, except bile and urine, contain protein. The cells of muscles, tendons, and ligaments are maintained with protein. Children and adolescents require protein for growth and development, and adults need it to maintain cell integrity. It can be found in foods like beans, milk, and meat. The primary function of carbohydrates is to provide energy for the body, especially the brain and the nervous system. Complex carbohydrates are the best choice for a stable blood sugar level. Whole grain breads and cereals, legumes, and starchy vegetables are all good complex carbohydrate sources. Essential fatty acids play a part in many metabolic processes, and there is evidence to suggest that low levels of essential fatty acids or the wrong balance of types among the essential fatty acids may be a factor in a number of illnesses. Good sources are fish and shellfish, flaxseed, canola oil, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, leafy vegetables, and walnuts. Though this list is far from complete, it gives a good base of knowledge on which to build a healthy, well-balanced diet. Chapter 1: Superfoods for Super Health. We all hear about the many wonderful foods that are good to eat and good for us. We always hear about eating fruits and vegetables and nuts, but that's a big list to sort through, And wouldn't it be simpler to have a few superfoods that you can always turn to help you in your endeavors to lead a healthy lifestyle and a healthy life? You can use the list compiled below as quick reference list of 9 superfoods. Apples. Apples are a great food for many reasons, including the ability to reduce the risk of heart disease, certain cancers, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. They also benefit the respiratory system by preventing lung cancer and asthma. By consuming apples, your body gets fiber, potassium, and antioxidants, such as vitamin C and polyphenols. Studies show that the real benefit comes from the synergistic interaction between these ingredients. To take best advantage of apples for your health, eat a wide variety and make sure that you eat the peel, which contains several times more antioxidants than the inside. As they say, eat an apple a day. Avocados. When you want to help your body absorb more nutrients from the foods you eat, have an avocado too. Fat-soluble phytonutrients, like beta-carotene, are more easily absorbed by the body because of the monounsaturated fat in the avocado. Avocados also help you keep your weight down because they help you feel full, which triggers your body to stop eating. They are calorie-rich at 48 calories per ounce. So for best results, eat 1/3 to 1/2 an avocado 2 to 3 times a week. Dark chocolate. When you want a little indulgence with your health food, try dark chocolate. It contains lots of polyphenols, which lower blood pressure, and is a natural anti-inflammatory. You should keep in mind that blood pressure-lowering qualities are only in dark chocolate, but not in its cousin, milk chocolate. In 2000, a study published by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that the effect on blood flow from high flavanols cocoa was similar to taking a low-dose aspirin. These means that dark chocolate could possibly be used to treat ailments like minor pains or headaches. For the best results, use Newman's Own sweet dark chocolate, as Dr. Pratt has found it has more polyphenols than any other dark chocolate he has found. Like avocado, chocolate is high in calories, so shoot for no more than 100 calories a day. Olive oil. There has been much discussion lately about the benefits of the Mediterranean diet. Well, olive oil is one of the main components of that diet, and its benefits are outstanding. It is a great substitute for other oils and fats, and has been shown to reduce the risk of breast and colon cancer, lower blood pressure, and improve the health of your cardiovascular system. For best results, take a tablespoon a day of extra virgin olive oil that is cold, pressed, and greenish in color. This green color helps you spot high levels of polyphenols. Garlic, another component of the Mediterranean diet. Garlic is great for your cardiovascular system. By eating garlic regularly, you can reduce your blood pressure, triglyceride levels, and your LDL bad cholesterol. Garlic also has anti-inflammatory agents and antibiotic properties. To grab all the health benefits of garlic, eat 1 clove several times a week. Raw garlic is best, but cooked is good too. Keep in mind that dried garlic and garlic supplements don't have the same benefits as fresh garlic. Honey. Honey is not often seen on many lists of healthy foods, but don't let that fool you. Eating honey daily increases the amounts of antioxidant in the blood, helps to prevent constipation, and reduces cholesterol and blood pressure. If you are running low on energy, reach for the honey, not sugar. Honey does a better job of maintaining blood sugar and energy than other sweeteners, and choose dark honeys over light ones because they are higher in antioxidants and flavor. 1 to 2 teaspoons several times a week should do the trick. Kiwis. If you want extreme quantities of vitamin C and E that can reduce risk of asthma, osteoarthritis, and colon cancer, and boost your immune system, then grab a kiwi or two. An interesting point to keep in mind is that dietary vitamin E appears to lower the risk of Alzheimer's. And by consuming kiwis, you get vitamin E without the calories that most other vitamin E-rich foods contain, like nuts and oils. Another stellar ingredient is lutein, which lowers the risk cataracts and macular degeneration. To get all the above benefits and reduce the risk of blood clots, then consume 1 kiwi 2 to 3 times a week. Onions. For the benefits of onions, you can just reread the benefits of garlic, because they are pretty much the same. Try to eat dishes containing onions at least 3 times a week, and make sure that you let the onion sit for 5 to 10 minutes after you cut it open. If you apply heat too soon, you will deactivate the thiopropanol sulfoxide, which is the substance in the onion that gives us the most heart benefits. And remember, the more pungent the onion, the better it is for you. Pomegranates. Pomegranates are packed with tons of phytochemicals like potassium, which is great for lowering your blood pressure. Studies also suggest that pomegranates can slow the progression of prostate cancer and reduce the risk of atherosclerosis. Instead of fighting with the little pulpy seeds to get your dose of pomegranate, try 4 to 8 ounces of 100% juice several times a week. Be sure to stay away from juices with added sugar. The 12 superfoods that better your health. There are 12 foods that, if eaten on a regular basis, do wonders for your health. Do you know what they are? If you're reading this, then you already have some knowledge of how important good nutrition is. I'm a big advocate of you are what you eat, meaning what you put in your body largely determines what you look like on the outside. And if you make a serious effort to improve your eating habits, you will notice a positive change in how you look and feel. It's not about perfection, though. Thrive to make small changes to your diet over time, and you'll eventually be amazed at the willpower you develop. There are 12 foods that you should be eating on a regular basis. All have their own unique health benefits, and if you mold your diet around the majority of these foods, you'll notice an improvement in your health. The list is as follows. 1. Almonds and other nuts, a great source of good fat. 2. Beans and legumes, a great source of fiber and protein. 3. Spinach and other green vegetables, a great source of phytonutrients and antioxidants. 4. Low-fat dairy, a great source of calcium and protein. 5. Oatmeal, a great source of fiber and protein. 6. Eggs, a great source of vitamin E and protein. 7. Turkey and other lean meats, a great source of protein. 8. Natural peanut butter, yes, this can be included under hash 1, but natural peanut butter makes eating nuts easier because you can spread it on wheat bread, bananas, celery, etc. 9. Olive oil, a great source of good fat. 10. Whole grain breads and cereals, a great source of fiber. 11. Extra protein, a great source of protein. 12. Raspberries and other berries, a great source of antioxidants. All 12 foods above have a high nutritional value and should be incorporated into your daily snacks and meals. I personally bring the list with me food shopping, and you might want to consider doing the same. Chapter 2. Superfoods for healthy and natural conception. In both the female and male body, the balance of hormones has to be just right for conception to occur and for pregnancy to proceed. Nutrients that are in excess or that are in depletion can throw off balance and disrupt the pregnancy process. When we can choose whole foods for our diet, we are increasing our chances of obtaining the most nutrients we need. Whole foods include fruits, fresh vegetables, unrefined grains, beans, nuts, seeds, eggs, and small whole fish. It's important to make sure you're choosing healthy whole superfoods that have an abundant supply of each of the following vitamins and minerals. B-complex vitamins need to be replenished all the time, as they are water-soluble and passed out of the body with urination. Vitamins B6 and B12 are particularly important for fertility and hormonal function. Fortified cereals, fortified soy-based meat substitutes, baked potatoes with skin, bananas, light meat chicken and turkey, eggs, and spinach are all great sources of B6 and beef. Clams, mussels, crabs, salmon, poultry, soybeans, and fortified foods have healthy amounts of B12. Folic acid, also known as folate, is essential for the production of genetic material in conjunction with vitamin B12. The body cannot store folic acid, so it must be replenished regularly. It is found naturally in dark green leafy vegetables, apricots, avocados, carrots, egg yolks, liver, melons, whole grains, and yeasts. Zinc is an essential component of genetic material and plays an important role in the fertility of men, affecting sperm count and women. Zinc is vital to healthy cell division, so healthy zinc levels are essential at conception. Zinc occurs naturally in oats, rye, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and peas. Essential fatty acids, EPA, work on every system of the body and are essential for healthy hormone production. EFAs can prevent blood from clotting inappropriately, which can be helpful to women who have suffered from recurrent miscarriages. If clotting was an issue, they are primarily found in fish oils. Vitamin E is an antioxidant. Low vitamin E levels can be a cause for subfertility in men and women. Found in wheat germ cereal, sunflower seeds, dark green leafy vegetables, nuts, brown rice, eggs, milk, organ meats, soybeans, and sweet potatoes. Vitamin C is an antioxidant, helpful to sperm production, and may play a role in healthy ovulation. Vitamin C is essential to the normal healthy functioning of many systems in the human body. Excellent sources include black currants, raw red peppers, guavas, and citrus fruits such as oranges and grapefruits. Other good sources include strawberries, kiwifruit, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. Iron aids in the production of red blood cells and carries oxygen around our bodies. The body can lose iron through periods, childbirth, or blood loss, including blood donation. Leafy green vegetables, beans, shellfish, red meat, poultry, and soy food products are all good sources of iron. Vitamin A is an antioxidant essential at conception for the developing embryo. Natural sources include carrots, tomatoes, cabbage, and spinach. Nutrition, the superfoods that keep you healthy. Get ready to experience a volume of information of the healthiest foods in the world. Here is a list of the top 10 superfoods that most health experts agree on. You should tell everyone you know about these foods and enjoy them at your next meal. From fruits and vegetables to whole grains, nuts, beans, and legumes, this power-packed nutritional inventory will take you into the best years of your life and beyond. Cantaloupe. Only a quarter of cantaloupe provides almost all the vitamin needed in one day. Since the beta-carotene in a cantaloupe converts to vitamin A, you get both nutrients at once. These vision-strengthening nutrients may help reduce the risk of developing cataracts. Like an orange, cantaloupe is also an excellent source of vitamin C, which helps our immune system. It is also a good source of vitamin B6, dietary fiber, folate, niacin, and potassium, which helps maintain good blood sugar levels and metabolism. This pale orange power fruit may help reduce our risk of heart disease, stroke, and cancer. Blueberries. These mildly sweet and sometimes tangy berries offer a high capacity to destroy free radicals that can cause cancer. Low in calories, They offer antioxidant phytonutrients called anthocyanidins, which enhance the effects of vitamin C. These antioxidants may help prevent cataracts, glaucoma, varicose veins, hemorrhoids, peptic ulcers, heart disease, and cancer. Tomatoes. Tomatoes help us fight against heart disease and cancers, such as colorectal, prostate, breast, endometrial, lung, and cancer of the pancreas. Tomatoes are also good sources of vitamin C, A, and K. In a 2004 study, it was found that tomato juice alone can help reduce blood clotting. Fresh, organic tomatoes deliver 3 times as much of the cancer-fighting carotenoid lycopene. Even organic ketchup is better for you than regular ketchup. Look for tomato pastes and sauces that contain the whole tomato, including peels, because you will absorb 75% more lycopene and almost 2 times the amount of beta-carotene. Sweet potatoes. As an excellent source of vitamin A, C, and manganese, sweet potatoes are also a good source of copper, dietary fiber, vitamin B6, potassium, and iron. Those who are smokers or prone to secondhand smoke may benefit greatly from this root vegetable that helps protect us against emphysema. For a unique dessert, cube a cooked sweet potato and slice a banana. Then lightly pour maple syrup over the top and add a dash or 2 of cinnamon. Add chopped walnuts for an even healthier kick. Spinach and kale. A cancer fighter and cardio helper. Spinach and kale top the list as far as green leafy vegetables are concerned. Much like broccoli, they provide an excellent source of vitamin and C. Kale is a surprisingly good source of calcium at 25% per cup. Boiled. Vitamin K is abundantly found in spinach as well, with almost 200% of the daily value available to help reduce bone loss. Whole grain bread, pasta, and brown rice. Whether it's bread or pasta, the first thing to check for when purchasing whole grain bread and pasta is to make sure it is 100% whole grain. Remember to check the list of ingredients on the package. For example, look for the exact phrase whole wheat flour as one of the first ingredients listed in whole wheat bread. If it's not listed as such, then it's not whole grain. Wheat bran is a cancer-fighting grain that also helps us regulate our bowel movements. Brown rice is also a better choice than refined grain, white rice, for the same reason as choosing whole wheat bread. Whole wheat flour or brown rice that turns into white flour or white rice actually destroys between 50–90% of vitamin B3, vitamin B1, vitamin B6, manganese, phosphorus, iron, and all of the dietary fiber and essential fatty acids we need. Even when processed white flour or white rice is enriched, it is not in the same form as the original unprocessed kind. In fact, 11 nutrients are actually lost and are not replaced during the enrichment process. Walnuts. These nuts are packed with omega-3 fats, which is one of the good fats. A quarter cup of walnuts would take care of about 90% of the omega-3s needed in one day. Walnuts provide many health benefits, including cardiovascular protection, better cognitive function, anti-inflammatory advantages relating to asthma, rheumatoid arthritis, and inflammatory skin diseases like eczema and psoriasis. They can even help against cancer and also support the immune system. Black beans and lentils. While black beans are a good source of fiber that can lower cholesterol, so are lentils. The high fiber content in both black beans and lentils helps to maintain blood sugar levels. Also, a fat-free, high-quality protein with additional minerals and B vitamins. Black beans and lentils fill you up and don't expand your waistline. A complete one-stop source of using a variety of beans and lentils comes easy when you can find a bag of 15-bean mix. Includes black beans, lentils, navy, pinto, red, kidney, etc. At the grocery store, consider making a delicious soup with the addition of tomatoes, onions, garlic, and your favorite spices with this bean mixture. Skim milk and yogurt, skim milk or low-fat, helps to promote strong bones, offering an excellent source of calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin K. These nutrients help protect colon cells from cancer-causing chemicals, bone loss, migraine headaches, premenstrual symptoms, and childhood obesity. Recent studies also show that overweight adults lose weight, especially around the midsection, when consuming low-fat dairy such as skim milk and yogurt. Yogurt also includes the essential nutrients such as phosphorus and vitamin B2, vitamin B12, vitamin B5, zinc, potassium, and protein. Yogurt's live bacterial cultures also provide a wealth of health benefits that may help us live longer and strengthen our immune system. Salmon. Salmon is high in protein, low in saturated fat, and high in omega-3 fats, the essential fatty acids that are also found in those walnuts mentioned earlier. Salmon is a heart-healthy food and is recommended to eat at least twice a week. When choosing salmon, it's best to stay away from farm-raised and select wild instead. Research studies show that farmed salmon may cause cancer because it may carry high levels of carcinogenic chemicals known as polychlorinated biphenyls, PCB. Green tea and power water. Although not food per se, the health benefits of these beverages are worthy of mentioning. Green tea has beneficial phytonutrients and lower levels of caffeine than all other teas. The more research studying green tea, the more health benefits are found. A cancer fighter as well, green tea has antioxidant effects that lower risks of bacterial or viral infections to cardiovascular disease, cancer, stroke, periodontal disease, and osteoporosis. Water packed with vitamins and slash or naturally sweetened fruit are also the newest trend. Some offer a full day's supply of vitamin C, while others promise no artificial sweeteners, with a full, fruity taste. As you can see, the top 10 superfoods are worth every bite or sip. Now that you know which foods can help save your life, what's more important than investing in your health? Chapter 3. Raw foods diet is beneficial to your health. The benefits advocated from eating such a diet seem endless. Lowering cholesterol and triglyceride levels, eliminating cravings, preventing overeating, purging the body of accumulated toxins, balancing hormones, maintaining blood glucose levels, and reversing degenerative diseases. Followers of a raw diet cite numerous health benefits, including increased energy levels, improved appearance of skin, improved digestion, weight loss, and reduced risk of heart disease. Just to name a few. Proponents believe that enzymes are the life force of a food, and that every food contains its own perfect mix. These enzymes help us digest foods completely, without relying on our body to produce its own cocktail of digestive enzymes. There can be some side effects when you are first starting a raw foods diet. Some detoxification effects may be experienced as your body attempts to shed some toxicity. This may include occasional headaches, nausea sensations, and mild depression. If these symptoms persist, you should seek the help of somebody who is experienced with detoxification symptoms. Following a raw food diet means that you have to carefully plan your meals to make sure you don't fall short of essential nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. In some instances, it might be appropriate to consider taking dietary supplements, especially when just starting out. You'll need to invest in some appliances so that you are able to prepare the food, if you don't already have them available. A durable juicer. A blender and a large food processor make raw food preparation a breeze. You may also want to look into purchasing large containers to soak sprouts, grains, and beans, as well as for storage. A durable juice extractor for your fruits and vegetables. The smoothest way to begin a raw foods lifestyle is to slowly transition into it. Try starting off by eating approximately 70 to 80% raw foods in your diet. Have fruit and salads throughout the day and a cooked vegetable meal with a salad in the evening. This should help make the transition easier on your body and hopefully lessen side effects associated with detoxification. This is an emotional time as well, so you should allow yourself plenty of time to make the switch. Journaling during the process can help. Before you know it, you'll be feeling the positive effects of a healthy, detoxifying raw foods diet. Organic foods equal improved health. Organic food is food that is free from all genetically modified organisms, produced without artificial pesticides and fertilizers, and derived from an animal reared without the routine use of antibiotics, growth promoters, or other drugs. Once only available in small stores or farmers' markets, organic foods are becoming much more widely available. Organic foods have been shown to improve your immune system, help you sleep better, shed the excess weight more easily, and improve your blood work, just to name a few. Organic food can boast intense, realistic flavors and a higher vitamin and mineral content. Though logically it makes sense to consume a diet based on organic foods, some worry about the cost. But with careful planning and preparation, going organic is actually quite affordable. And the peace of mind knowing you and your family are consuming foods that haven't been treated with pesticides or genetically altered is worth the extra money spent. The pesticides used by conventional farmers can have many negative influences on your health, including neurotoxicity, disruption of your endocrine system, carcinogenicity, and immune system suppression. Pesticide exposure may also affect male reproductive function and has been linked to miscarriages in women. Additionally, conventional produce tends to have fewer nutrients than organic produce. On average, conventional produce has only 83% of the nutrients of organic produce. Studies have found significantly higher levels of nutrients such as vitamin C, iron, magnesium, and phosphorus, and significantly less nitrates, a toxin, in organic crops. So, it's a smart idea to buy and eat organic produce and free-range organic foods as much as possible for maximum health benefits. In addition, the knowledge that you're supporting the organic foods industry that is dedicated to protecting the environment by steering clear of harmful pesticides and chemicals that can result in the loss of topsoil, toxic runoff, and resulting water pollution, soil contamination and poisoning, and the death of insects, birds, critters, and beneficial soil organisms should help you feel even better. Chapter 4. Superfoods to rejuvenate body, mind, and spirit. When the goal is rejuvenating the body, mind, and spirit, the method should be smaller, more frequent snacks and meals. This will help keep energy levels on an even keel and regulate your blood sugar levels to avoid spikes and dips. When you choose the right combination of foods, your body gets the much-needed boost it needs to sustain itself properly, even though those slumps later in the day. So, dump those high-sugar junk foods and reach for the following foods and get that boost you need. Any fresh fruit, especially with skins or seeds like peaches, apples, pears, oranges, and strawberries, is a great source of vitamins and fiber. In the summer, you can choose a peach and get plenty of dietary fiber: niacin, vitamin B3, potassium, beta-carotene, and vitamin A, plus high amounts of vitamin C. Niacin is important for providing energy for cell tissue growth. Along with regulating fluid balance, potassium helps maintain the electrical stability of the cells of your heart and nervous system and is important for cell and muscle growth. Vitamin B12 plays a role in red blood cell formation, nerve function, and metabolizing protein and fat. Dried apricots and almonds combination provides a high amount of vitamin A, iron, protein, and dietary fiber. Both foods are low in cholesterol and sodium, and apricots are a great source of potassium, which is important in regulating your body's fluid balance. The vitamin in apricots contributes to healthy vision, bone growth, and reproduction, and helps fight infection. Raisins are a healthy, low-fat, low cholesterol, and low-sodium snack with significant amounts of potassium, phosphorus, copper, and iron. And when mixed with low-fat yogurt, you also get riboflavin, vitamin B2, and vitamin B12, as well as a high amount of calcium, which is needed not only for strong bones and teeth, but also plays a key role in the normal functioning of the heart and other muscles. Baby carrots and sesame sticks are a tasty treat that will provide significant amounts of beta-carotene, vitamin A, vitamin C, folate, vitamin B6, iron, potassium, copper, and fiber. Beta-carotene helps protect against diseases like heart disease and some cancers. Vitamin A is important for healthy skin, for better night vision, and to fight infection and respiratory ailments. Folate, or vitamin B9, is essential to human life, helping to form red blood cells and break down proteins, and playing a key role in cell growth and division. Peanut butter on some whole grain crackers is an excellent source of protein, iron, niacin, and fiber. Peanut butter on celery is a classic snack, has great staying power, and the celery is stuffed with numerous vitamins, minerals, and is high in fiber. Low-fat string cheese is a good quick source of protein and calcium. They come in easier-to-carry individual servings, and you can add a piece of fresh fruit for extra fiber. Superfoods for your brain. We've all had days when we didn't feel like we were on our game. And as we age, both our bodies and our brains grow old as well. By making smart food choices, though, we can preserve our precious gray matter longer and improve brain function. Here are some brainy choices for keeping our noggins in tip-top shape. Blueberries have been shown to shield the brain from stress, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease. Research has also shown that diets rich in blueberries significantly improved both the learning capacity and motor skills. Avocados, though considered a fatty fruit, contribute to healthy blood flow and decreased blood pressure, lessening the chances of developing hypertension, which can lead to a stroke. Deepwater fish, such as salmon, is a wise freshwater fish choice. It's abundant in omega-3 essential fatty acids, which are essential for healthy brain function. Nuts and seeds are good sources of vitamin E, an important vitamin needed by your brain to stave off declining cognitive functions. Cashews, peanuts, walnuts, sunflower and sesame seeds, and almonds are all great choices. Whole grain breads, brown rice, and oatmeal also contribute to a healthy brain by reducing the risk for cardiac disease. By promoting a healthy heart and improved blood flow, the brain is sure to thrive via excellent oxygen and nutrient delivery through the bloodstream. Complex carbohydrates also supply the brain with a steady stream of glucose, that enhances brain function. It's important to avoid simple carbohydrates often found in junk food, because the glucose gives the brain a short-lived sugar high, often followed by a crash that makes you feel hungry and tired. Freshly brewed tea also has potent antioxidants, especially the class known as catechins, which also promotes healthy blood flow. Since black teas do contain caffeine, it's important to use it sensibly. Dark chocolate has powerful antioxidant properties, contains several natural stimulants, which enhance focus and concentration and encourages the production of endorphins, which helps improve mood. Again, moderation is the key. Chapter 5: Superfoods for Super Weight Loss. Experts say there are two basic categories of foods that can be considered keeping it off superfoods because they fill your tummy without piling on the calories. Fruits and vegetables. The nutrient that gives fruits and vegetables that staying power. Fiber. So, if fruits and vegetables are the keeping it off superfood groups, fiber may well be the keeping it off supernutrient. Protein is another supernutrient. It's becoming more scientifically accepted that protein may help to curb appetite. Protein also offers staying power and can slightly boost your metabolism in the process. But it's imperative that you choose your proteins wisely, because like all other foods, if you're eating more than your body needs, it'll show up on the scale as a gain instead of a loss. The following superfoods are smart, low-calorie choices that will benefit your weight loss efforts. Green tea. Researchers suspect that the catechins, helpful phytochemicals, in green tea may trigger weight loss by stimulating the body to burn calories and mildly decrease body fat. So, indulge in either a hot cup or a nice tall iced glass of green tea. Broth or tomato-based soup. Soups can help reduce hunger before meals and increase your feeling of fullness. Low-calorie green salads. Having a low-calorie salad, which is not defined as one that's loaded with croutons, high-fat dressings, and cheese as a first course can help you feel full, thereby reducing how much you eat with your main course. Wisely choose your ingredients, and its high fiber content can be the key to helping you fight cravings later in the day. Yogurt, including dairy products as part of your healthy diet, may promote your weight loss efforts. Choosing a light yogurt may help you fight off hunger pangs due to its combination of protein and carbohydrate. Beans. A great combination of fiber and protein, beans help you feel full longer, which means they may work to curb your between-meal appetite. Water. Water is your body's lifeblood, and you should be drinking it through your day. It's a great no-calorie beverage, and you can get it by drinking unsweetened tea, flavored unsweetened mineral water, regular water with lime or lemon, or even in your cucumber. In addition to helping flush toxins from the body, it can also help you feel full. So, when those hunger pangs strike, try drinking a glass of water before grabbing that snack. High fiber, whole grain cereal. Whole grains in general help boost fiber and the nutritional value of your meal. One of the easiest ways to give your daily diet a whole grain boost is to have a bowl of higher fiber whole grain cereal as breakfast or a snack. Flush the fat with smart food choices. Flushing the fat, as crazy as the concept might sound, the Fat Flush Plan can help you reshape your body while detoxifying your system. This low-carbohydrate, 3-phase diet regimen was created by nutritionist Anne-Louise Gittleman, Ph.D., CNS. Phase 1 of the plan, called the 2-week Fat Flush, lasts 14 days and is designed to jumpstart weight loss. Phase 2, the ongoing Fat Flush, helps you continue to lose weight, and Phase 3, the lifestyle eating plan, focuses on maintenance. The Fat Flush plan was designed to increase metabolism, flush out bloat, and to boost the fat-burning process. At the core of the plan is the commitment to promote a balanced lifestyle and encourage simple, healthy habits that seem to have gone by the wayside in our modern and hectic everyday life. Every aspect of each phase of the plan is focused on accomplishing this goal. Helpful essential fats, amounts of protein, antioxidant-rich vegetables, moderate amounts of fruits, calorie-burning herbs and spices, cleansing diuretic beverages, exercise, journaling, and even sleep are addressed. The 2-week fat flush is based on an average of 100 to 200 calories daily and is designed to jumpstart weight loss for dramatic results. It will transform your shape by accelerating fat loss from your body's favorite fat storage areas, your hips, thighs, and buttocks. The ongoing fat flush is the next step for those individuals who have additional weight to lose, but who also want to pursue a more moderate cleansing program and enjoy a bit more variety in food choices while still losing weight. This part of the program is designed for ongoing weight loss, with approximately 200 to 500 calories each day. This is the phase that will be followed until you reach your desired weight or size. The lifestyle eating plan is your maintenance program for lifetime weight control. This phase offers over 500 calories daily, providing a basic lifelong eating program designed to increase your vitality and well-being for life. You'll add up to 2 dairy products and up to 2 additional friendly carbs. Phase 3 friendly carbs include more choices from a variety of starchier veggies and non-gluten hypoallergenic grains. Foods are always introduced one at a time to make sure there are no allergic reactions and your body tolerates the food well. Chapter 6, Superfoods for a Super Long Life. Recent research shows that specific chemicals in foods such as sulforaphane, a phytochemical in broccoli, work with your genes to ratchet up your body's natural defense systems. This helps to inactivate toxins and free radicals before they can do the damage that leads to cancer, cardiovascular disease, and even premature aging. The hope for the future is to be able to tell someone what diseases or maladies they might be genetically predispositioned to early on, so their diets can be focused accordingly. We'll know which ones to add, which ones to avoid, and be able to take a proactive role in preventing or deterring a genetic disease. In the meantime, many foods have been determined to pack a punch to the aging process. Lycopene, the pigment that makes tomatoes red, also appears to reduce risk for cardiovascular disease, some cancers, and macular degeneration. It's also been associated in greater self-sufficiency in elderly adults. While fresh tomatoes have a good hit of lycopene, the most absorbable forms are found in cooked tomato products, such as spaghetti sauce and soup and prepared salsas. Pink grapefruit, guava, red bell peppers, and watermelon are also rich in lycopene. Eating at least 2 cups of orange fruits like sweet potatoes, squash, and carrots boosts intake of beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A, essential for healthy skin and eyes, and which may also reduce the risk of some cancers, cardiovascular disease, and osteoporosis. Lutein and lycopene, also found in orange produce, also help reduce the risk of macular degeneration and may protect skin from sun damage and even reduce wrinkling as well. Mangoes and cantaloupes are also beta-carotene endowed. And if you don't do anything else to change your diet, eat your dark leafy greens. They have been showed to significantly reduce your risk for heart disease and may also save your eyesight. Dietary guidelines advise at least 3 cups of greens a week. Frozen or bagged is as good as fresh. Don't forget the mental aging process either. The heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids have also recently been shown to keep your brain sharp. A recent study found that a higher intake of fatty fish significantly reduced mental decline. If fresh fish isn't an option, go for canned tuna, salmon, and sardines. Getting your nutrition from real food is a good habit for life. Many people think popping a multivitamin supplement to get their nutrients is just as good as what comes from real foods. They don't realize that it is far better to get vitamins and minerals from natural foods and juices. Our bodies utilize the vitamins and minerals from real foods more efficiently, and most people find it much easier to select a variety of whole foods they enjoy eating, instead of trying to make heads or tails of the entire selection of vitamin and mineral supplements that are available. Any of us who have swallowed a multivitamin or a mineral supplement can say without a doubt that the taste leaves a lot to be desired. Supplements are also difficult for our bodies to break down and use, making it difficult to get the full punch from the vitamins and minerals they contain. Conversely, by consuming plenty of nutrient-dense food, to get the equivalent means the nutrients are going to be easier for the body to process and utilize, and less likely to be wasted. We are also processing nutrients throughout the course of the day when we obtain them from food, instead of just getting them from the one-a-day approach. Many of the supplements available today use fillers and binders to hold them together, plus coatings on the tablets themselves. These are products the body does not need and will not use. Some people find they are allergic to the dyes and fillers used in vitamin pills. However, the body uses the fiber that binds fruits and vegetables. Often the skin of a vegetable, like the potato, is the most nutritious part. In addition, sometimes the vitamin and mineral supplements can upset our stomachs, making taking them even more difficult the next day. In many cases, combining supplements can counteract their effectiveness and can produce stomach upset when dealing with the taste and smell of some supplements. On the other hand, a variety of fruits and vegetables enhance the flavor of a nutritious meal, and their fiber aids digestion. If you're looking to lose weight, eating fresh food is vital to a weight loss plan. Also, eating fresh fruits and vegetables help hair, skin, and teeth stay attractive and healthy. When you think about it, fruits and vegetables are the original to-go food. It's simple to grab for an orange, apple, banana, grapes, or quickly toss a few vegetables together for a salad to take to work. So, when you're looking for well-balanced, healthy, reliable nutrition, don't reach for the bottle. Reach for the food. Superfoods for age-defying beauty. We're going to explore some of the world's top superfoods for ultimate age-defying beauty. Below you will find highly recommended superfoods for age-defying beauty. Goji berries. Goji berries, Hollywood's hottest new food, are one of the most nutritionally dense foods on Earth and house a staggering concentration of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, phytochemicals, and essential fatty acids. With such an awesome constitution, it is not surprising they are reputed anti-aging marvels. Originating in Tibet and greatly favored in traditional medicine, these dried berries have many noted health benefits, including boosting immunity, lowering cholesterol, enhancing vision, fighting cancer cells, relieving depression, and aiding weight loss. Goji berries contain 500 times more vitamin C than oranges by weight, and more beta-carotene than carrots, making them a superb source of vitamin A. Together with vitamin E and essential fatty acids, These berries are ideal for any anti-aging and beauty regime. They also contain polysaccharides, one of which has been found to stimulate the secretion of the rejuvenating human growth hormone by the pituitary gland, as well as B vitamins, 21 minerals, and 18 amino acids. The most well-documented case of longevity is that of Lai King-Yuan, who lived to the age of 252. Born in 1678, he is said to have married 14 times with 11 generations of posterity before his death in 1930. Lai King-Yuan reportedly consumed goji berries daily, a study cited in Dr. Mindell's book Goji. The Himalayan Health Secret observed that 67% of elderly people that were given a daily dose of the berries for 3 weeks experienced dramatic immune system enhancement and a significant improvement in spirit and optimism. Aloe vera. Forget botox. Aloe vera increases collagen production 100% naturally for a youthful, wrinkle-free complexion and plump, beautiful skin. The ultimate botox alternative. The inner gel of the aloe vera leaf contains around 200 active compounds with over 75 nutrients. These include 20 minerals, 18 amino acids, and 12 vitamins. Even vitamin B12, one of the very few plant sources of this vitamin. Aloe vera also has antimicrobial properties, fighting fungi and bacteria, and houses anti-inflammatory plant steroids and enzymes. Aloe vera is known to aid digestion and elimination, boost the immune system, and be highly effective at healing, moisturizing, and rejuvenating the skin, naturally stimulating the production of collagen. Aloe vera is best eaten fresh when possible. You can order large aloe vera leaves, which last a few weeks refrigerated. Scrape out the inside gel, avoiding the outside of the leaf, which is a strong laxative, and blend with fruit for the ultimate beautifying smoothie. Aloe vera has a mild flavor, though a slight bitter edge, hence is best combined with fruit. Avocados. Avocados are smoothing and softening for the skin and easily absorbed. Compared with almond, corn, olive, and soybean oils, avocado oil has the highest skin penetration rate. Avocado also contains vitamin E, excellent for the skin, antioxidant carotenoids, and the master antioxidant glutathione that is exceptionally powerful and has anti-carcinogenic potential. High levels of glutathione are found in the liver, where the elimination of toxic materials takes place. Glutathione is effective against pollutants such as cigarette smoke and exhaust fumes, as well as ultraviolet radiation. Research is currently exploring the potential benefits of glutathione for numerous conditions including cancer, heart disease, memory loss, arthritis, Parkinson's disease, eczema, liver disorders, heavy metal poisoning, and AIDS. Chlorella. The nucleic acids RNA and DNA in chlorella, one of the highest known sources of such, direct cellular growth and repair, and enable our bodies to utilize nutrients more effectively, eliminate toxins, and avoid disease. The production of nucleic acids in the body declines progressively as we age, which is no doubt why their intake is recommended by Dr. Benjamin Frank in the No Aging Diet. Paul Pitchford in Healing with Whole Foods writes that insufficient nucleic acid causes premature aging as well as weakened immunity. Research at the Medical College of Kanazawa in Japan found that mice that were fed chlorella had a 30% increase in lifespan. Replenishing RNA and DNA can be key to overall health, immunity, and longevity. In addition to nucleic acids, Chlorella is jam-packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, enzymes, and amino acids, making it an incredibly rejuvenating and health-promoting superfood. Spirulina is a virtuous equivalent. Bee pollen. When it comes to young and beautiful skin, bee pollen has outstanding gifts. Swedish dermatologist Dr. Lars-Erik Essen uses bee pollen to successfully treat acne and other skin conditions, and observes its beautifying and anti-aging effects. He reports that bee pollen seems to prevent premature aging of the cells and stimulates growth of new skin tissue. It offers effective protection against dehydration and injects new life into dry cells. It smoothest away wrinkles and stimulates a life-giving blood supply to all skin cells. He believes its skin rejuvenation properties are due to its high concentration of nucleic acids RNA and DNA, as well as its natural antibiotic action. Bee pollen has a host of other health-promoting benefits that include fighting infections, lowering cholesterol, strengthening the blood, boosting the immune system, increasing physical strength and stamina, aiding longevity and enhancing libido. It has been called a prefect food because it is so nutritionally complete. Coconut oil. Coconut oil speeds up your metabolism and can actually help you lose weight. It is also incredibly beautifying and moisturizing for the skin and has antioxidant properties which protect against free radical damage, keeping the skin youthful and healthy. Taken internally or externally, coconut oil is a great ally for any beauty skin care regime. It also contains lauric acid, an antimicrobial fatty acid that kills bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Chapter 7. Superfoods that fight cancer. As the nation's second most deadly disease, cancer brings with it several risk factors. Therefore, it's logical that we take a good look at the foods we're eating and start introducing nutrient-rich foods that are known to help reduce the cancer risk. A diet rich in fiber, vegetables, and fruits, including juices made from 100% fruit juice, can make a big difference in your cancer risk. Foods rich in phytochemicals, which are found in beans and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and kale, are strong choices. So are dark green leafy vegetables like spinach, romaine lettuce, and collard greens, which are packed with fiber, lutein, and carotenoids, all cancer-fighting substances. Focus on choosing foods that have abundant amounts of vitamins C, E, and A, all antioxidants themselves. These helps protect you from cancer by preventing the growth of free radicals in your body. Tomatoes are an awesome cancer-fighting superfood. Not only do tomatoes contain lycopene, the antioxidant phytochemical that also helps prevent heart disease, but they are a good source of vitamins A, C, and E, all which do battle against cancer-causing free radicals. Add them to your salad or use as a topping on your homemade pizza. They're also a great way of adding some zest to your favorite sandwich. Watermelon is also stuffed full of antioxidants and includes about 80% of your daily vitamin C requirement. It is also a great source of vitamin A, or beta-carotene. And like tomatoes, it also contains lycopene. Cabbage is a cruciferous vegetable, which help reduce the risk of colon and rectal cancer. Plus, cabbage is rich in fiber and has almost 50% of daily requirement of vitamin C, making it a well-rounded superfood with cancer-fighting power. Carrots are also a wonderful source of fiber and beta-carotene, and they have about 3 times the daily requirement of vitamin A. Did you know that 1/4 cup of kidney beans has the same amount of fiber and protein as 2 ounces of red meat? Whole wheat pasta is also a good source of fiber. And broccoli will tip the daily scales for your daily vitamin A and C needs. Toss them all together with your favorite low-fat Italian dressing for a simple dinner of cancer-fighting proportions. Strawberries and blueberries are rich in vitamin C and fiber. They're quick and simple finger food, and easily be added to your favorite whole grain cereal oatmeal or low-fat yogurt. Color your way to daily health. It's important that we eat plenty of different fruits and vegetables every day. Diets rich in fruits and vegetables may reduce the risk of cancer and other chronic diseases. Fruits and vegetables provide essential vitamins and minerals, fiber, and other substances that are important for good health. Most fruits and vegetables are naturally low in fat and calories and are filling. You've probably heard about the 5 a Day for Better Health program. It provides easy ways to add more fruits and vegetables into your daily eating patterns. It's vital that we eat a wide variety of colorful orange/yellow, red, green, white, and blue/purple vegetables and fruit every day. By eating vegetables and fruit from each color group, you will benefit from the essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber that each color group has to offer alone and in combination. There are several different yet simple ways to start incorporating vegetables and fruit into your familiar and favorite meals. You can begin your day with 100% fruit or vegetable juice. Slice bananas or strawberries on top of your cereal, or have a salad with lunch and an apple for an afternoon snack. Include a vegetable with dinner, and you already have about 5 cups of fruits and vegetables. You may even try adding a piece of fruit for a snack or an extra vegetable at dinner. Don't be afraid to try something new to increase your vegetable and fruit intake. There are so many choices when selecting fruits and vegetables. Kiwi fruit, asparagus, and mango may become your new favorite. Keep things fresh and interesting by combining fruits and vegetables of different flavors and colors, like red grapes with pineapple chunks or cucumbers and red peppers. Get in the habit of keeping fruits and vegetables visible and easily accessible. You'll tend to eat them more. Store cut and cleaned produce at eye level in the refrigerator, or keep a big colorful bowl of fruit on the table. Chapter 8. Superfoods for relief from chronic fatigue syndrome. The main indications of chronic fatigue syndrome, CFS, on the other hand, are overall general physical and mental weariness. There are many different causes of tiredness. Just because you're frequently tired doesn't necessarily mean you've got CFS. The condition must persist for more than 6 consecutive months and include other symptoms such as memory loss, sore throat, headaches, and muscle/joint pain without swelling or redness. Though there are several potential causes for CFS, the main reason for all fatigue is poor nutrition. Other causes could be faulty digestion, food allergies, obesity, sleep problems, tension, or depression. Smoking, alcohol, and drugs are also contributing factors. The main indications are physical and mental weariness. It can be so severe that people are unable to participate fully in normal, everyday activities. Even getting plenty of rest doesn't seem to make any difference for most sufferers. But with basic lifestyle changes and a diet rich in whole food nutrients, almost anyone can help prevent or even reverse these symptoms. You can switch to a more wholesome diet that consists mainly of fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Citrus fruits, berries, tomatoes, potatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, red and green bell peppers, cabbage, and spinach are all full of vitamin C, which helps promote a healthy immune system. Zinc does the same. Red meat, fortified cereals, peanuts, and dairy products are all good food sources of zinc. And for protein, Focus on fish high in omega-3 oils and lean poultry, since they are loaded with essential fatty acids, EPA, which help improve circulation and oxygen uptake with proper red blood cell flexibility and function. It's imperative to get EPAs from your dietary choices, as the body cannot manufacture them. EPA deficiencies are linked to diminished mental capacities and immune function. Other things that will help include decreasing stress and getting plenty of good quality rest and regular moderate exercise. Drink lots of pure, clean water and avoid sweets, caffeine, sodas, processed and salty foods. Set obtainable goals and think positively. Superfoods that fight depression. We've all had the blues once in a while, but when they happen on a more frequent basis, it becomes cause for concern. But there are ways to adjust your diet to help stabilize your mood. It's imperative to eat meals at regular intervals in order to keep your serotonin levels in check, a chemical in the brain that has a calming effect. Good nutrition is your best defense for managing depression. Carbohydrates are linked to serotonin production, and lack of carbohydrates may cause changes in your mood. Here are more food ideas to help you combat depression and kick those blues. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, salmon and mackerel are always a great choice for dinner. Omega-3 fatty acids also help prevent heart disease and stroke, and may help prevent some cancers. Plus, salmon contains selenium, an important antioxidant mineral. Be sure to choose wild salmon at the grocery store or local fish market, since it contains more omegas than farmed or Atlantic salmon. A recent study indicated that people who suffer from depression also have lower levels of the antioxidant vitamin E. So, though oil is high in fat and should be consumed in strict moderation, canola oil is rich in vitamin E. It's a healthier alternative for sautéing foods and vegetables. Dark green vegetables like spinach and peas are high in folate, a key player in the production of serotonin. They're also an excellent source of vitamin C and fiber. Fresh is always the best option, as canned versions tend to have lower nutritional value. Legumes are also high in folate and protein and low in fat, and are an excellent option for those who are vegetarian or meat-restricted diets. Chickpeas are rich in fiber, iron, and vitamin E. For a simple snack, combine a can of drained and rinsed chickpeas with some minced garlic, fresh lemon juice, and olive or canola oil in your blender or food processor. Add salt, pepper, and other spices as you wish. The resulting hummus makes a healthy and hearty vegetable dip. Chicken and turkey are both rich in vitamin B6, which plays a role in serotonin production in the body. They are both a good source of selenium and other vitamins and minerals, too. And please, if you've been dealing with the symptoms of depression for a while, please contact your doctor to discuss available treatment options and medication that may be available to you. Superfoods that squash stress. Life has a way of getting the best of us some days. Whether it's working too many hours, shuffling your kids all over town for their activities, taking care of your household, or dealing with personal or family matters, stress can take its toll on you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. But there are simple steps you can take to combat stress, starting with the foods you eat. Avoiding caffeine and alcohol is a good start when life's particularly stressful. Stimulants and depressants like these can both zap your energy and rob you of the fuel you need to successfully cope with tension. Sugary foods should also be avoided as well, as they cause your blood sugar levels to spike, then dip rapidly, which can in turn make your energy levels spike and dip at the same rate. However, There are several superfoods out there that provide you with the energy and nutrition your body needs to keep stress in check. Asparagus, which is high in folic acid, can help level out your moods. Folic acid and vitamin B are key players in producing serotonin, a chemical that gets you into a good mood. And though we may hear negative things regarding red meat, it's actually a wise dinner option for a stressed-out family. Beef's high levels of iron, zinc, and B vitamins not only help get you into a good mood, but help you stay there as well. Your local butcher can help you select lean cuts for the healthiest options. Milk really does a body good. Chock full of calcium, protein, antioxidants, and vitamins B2 and B12. It helps strengthen bones and promotes healthy cell regeneration. Paired with a healthy whole grain cereal choice in the morning, low-fat milk is a great way to start your day and arm yourself to do battle with the stressors that await you. Cottage cheese is also another great dairy choice, and when coupled with a fruit that's high in vitamin C, it helps the body battle free radicals that run rampant during your most stressed periods. Almonds are also an awesome choice when it comes to arming yourself against stress. They're high in magnesium, zinc, as well as vitamins B2, C, and E, and unsaturated fats, all which are great warriors against free radicals, which have been shown to cause cancers and heart disease. A conclusion: it seems like everywhere you look, there's a new pill or medicine that will instantly cure your sickness, disease, or health issue. While taking a pill to cure what ails you might be convenient and simple, maybe it's really time to sit down and take a good, long look at what you're feeding your body. Or, as it might be, not feeding your body. Are you truly giving your body the nutrients it needs to take care of itself? Most of us find when we take a look at what we've been eating that the choices we've been making in the name of convenience, simplicity, or saving time have actually been detrimental to our overall health, body, mind, and spirit. Our modern-day diet largely consists of excessive consumption of starch, sugar, fried and fatty foods. As a result, diseases such as hypertension, diabetes, obesity, Alzheimer's, and some cancers are becoming more and more common. Healthy foods and good nutrition can not only help keep you fit, but treat disease as well. You may not even have to go to a health food store. You can purchase them right at your grocery store or make a trip to your local farmer's market. If you focus on basing a healthy, well-balanced diet on the 14 superfoods, the detrimental effects of these diseases can be slowed, stopped, or even reversed. When you nourish your body physically with these nutrient-dense foods, your mental capacities increase, and your spiritual wellness is enhanced as well. In addition, since your spiritual health is optimal, it will shine through to the outside, and people will notice you're happy, calm, and that your stress levels have decreased dramatically. So, look for ways to cut the junk out of your daily eating and replace it with members of the Superfoods group. Your body, mind, and spirit will all be healthier as a direct result.